Good morning students. Today I am going to perform experiment number 8 of Principles of Electronic Communication, that is generate FM wave using any simulation software. So here we are using MATLAB software for generating the FM wave. So what exactly is the meaning of generation of FM wave? So here FM signals require two signals, that is modulating signal and carrier signal. So in FM signal, carrier signal frequency varies with respect to the frequency of the modulating signal. So when carrier, so in FM signal what happens, carrier signal frequency varies with respect to the amplitude of the modulating signal. So similarly, when amplitude of the modulating signal increases, your carrier signal frequency also increases, and when the amplitude of the modulating signal decreases, your carrier signal simultaneously decreases. So in this way we will get the variation of frequency in carrier wave. So here amplitude remains constant. So here modulating signal is given as a mathematical representation as Vm equal to Vm cos 2 pi fmt, and carrier signal is given as Vc equal to Vc cos 2 pi fct. And this is the we will get the expression of FM wave, Vfm. So here the signal, this is the carrier signal, is the modulating signal, and is the carrier signal, and as the signal of the amplitude as the frequency of the modulating signal or amplitude of the modulating signal increases, your carrier frequency also increases here. So next we'll talk about the code. So the code in the manual, the code has been written in MATLAB language. The same code has been given in your lab manual. So this is the code. I have written the same code in MATLAB. There is some changes in the programming wherever I have written. So here CLC, clear all and close all, is used to clear the screen. Here in the initially what we have to do, you have to write down the three things which we have to give and enter as an input during the runtime. That is the FM, which is the message frequency. It is asked to first give the message frequency, then carrier frequency and modulation index, which is denoted by MI, which is three inputs we have to give in the initial stage during runtime. And time period is given between, if you can see here, the time period is given in between 0 to 0.1 with an interval of 0.001 second. So these three inputs we have to enter during runtime, and this time period has been given. Next, the first signal which we are going to plot is the modulating signal. Then here the Vm equal to sine 2 pi fmt. So this is for generating the modulating signal. Next is the subplot 3 1, 1. So subplot means what? Subplot divides the figure into m by n grid. Here 3 indicates the your row number, 1 indicates the column number, and last one indicates the position in the graph. Plot means your this modulating signal graph will be between which it will be between time period and modulating voltage. Then x in the x-axis time period will be there, while in the y-axis amplitude will be there, and the title of the graph will be message signal. So this programming is used for carrier signal, and lastly this is for FM generation signal. Okay, so this is the signal which I have already written. So this is the signal which I have already written on the MATLAB. So here we have already given the or written the same programming from the your lab manual. Now let's run this and check for the output. And then this is the equation for generating the FM wave. After clicking on the run option, save and run it. So it is asked to give the message signal frequency. So I'll give it as I'll give it as 10. Carrier frequency signal is 200 and modulation index is given as frequency value. I'll put it as 6. So this is the graph which we have received. The first graph is about modulating signal between amplitude and time period. Next graph is the carrier signal between amplitude and time, and third graph is the frequency modulated signal which we have received. I hope you have understood the practical. Thank you.